life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a line drive into right field, and that's down, a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And next for New York, Ben Rice. And there's a foul ball. And it's even up. Swing and a miss and a slider.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. Leaping, and it's gone. That one felt good. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 2-0.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Judge rips that one. Taveras going after it. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
That one ripped. Taveras calls it in, 2 away. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind.
He ride. 0-1.
And the righty deals.
No.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one popped to short. Rivas makes the play, and it's out number 3. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Luke Weaver.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And a foul ball. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Now one missed. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Right side, hard hit. Rice steps on the bag, and here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Julio Rodriguez stands in now and watches strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. Second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Castillo back to work. Fastball for a strike. Way out front for strike 2. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch to LeMahieu. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man at first, one away. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's two away.
The third baseman, Jordy Bebos.
And up next for New York, Jordy Bebos. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Dominguez leads off first with two down to the inning. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks leave one, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the second, and now here is Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Just missed. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. First pitch misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
1 ball, no
really
strike.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And it is 2-1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just misses with that one.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. And that's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with two strikes here. I love it.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Here's Leody Taveras. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1.
And ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing. That one finds the corner. And the count 1-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two outs. That
Ball
one
two.
inside. 2-2.
2-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And it remains 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One left for Seattle, and they're down 2-0. Back in Seattle, and now Trent Grisham. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. That misses the zone. Ball one. He was late there. Strike one.
1-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Polanco tosses to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Rice, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First pitch just misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Rice stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch is downstairs.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ben Williamson. Williamson getting to start at third, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. Cut on and lifted in the air. Dominguez brings it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop,
Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners. Fastball for a strike. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Mastroboni in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 2 out, space is empty. And that one is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that just misses. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Pitch misses there. Full count, 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
2 outs, runner at first. Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Grisham settles under it. And that's the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. And down on strikes. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a miss.
No ball.
0-1.
One strike.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdom, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here. He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
2 down, base is empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now back to the second baseman, DJ.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. The Mariners knew what they had, signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now a lot of screaming from inside the dugout. Here comes the umpire, and he's warning both benches.
You know, that right there, Boog, woke up the entire team, and not sure you want to do that. These players didn't like what they saw, and they made sure to let everybody know about it, and I don't blame them. Pretty much the last guy you want to hit. Now you got to try to control the running game because you know he's usually thinking about swiping a bag or two when he's on the bases.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. New pitcher for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
0-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in for a strike. The Mariners yet to pick up a hit here. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So here comes Rowdy Tellez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch
Ball
misses
1.
inside, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now 2-1. And that is out of play. Swings and misses, and that is the inning. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, J.C. Esquera. Castillo back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. Polanco tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Jorbit Bibas, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Tap to first. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
So the batting order turns over. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. On the ground, right side. Polanco throws to first in time. That takes care of Grisham. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in Seattle, now it's the right fielder, Leody Taveras. And that is downstairs. 1-0.
Well, these Mariners just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Hill winds and deals. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now it's going to be Ben Williamson. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That to right. Bellinger has this one sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Rice. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Got him swinging. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Fastball is outside.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Right through there, got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Bellinger goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Yanks held in check, but they're on top 2-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, well, we go bottom 6, and now the DH, Miles Mastrobuoni. There's the strike at the knees. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Hill. And there's one down. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. First pitch is in the dirt. Fouled off down the right side. The M's still looking for their first hit in this one. Inside, and it hit him.
First base.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra.
The throw is wild and it gets away. Cal Raleigh digs in now. He's one of the best players in the game. On the inside corner for a strike. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. With 2 strikes. Stays alive. Polanco on at second with 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Wu.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Throw over to Tellez. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Number 73 up and loosening in the pen. Brash getting loose as well. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
the bat, number 25.
And next for New York, J.C. Esquera. Ball one low. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Upstairs. Not close with that one. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. The Yanks lead 1. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the 7th, and now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Full count.
On the ground, right side. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Leody Taveras will hit next. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. There's a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
That one not close, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. Back in Seattle, ready to begin the 8th. Now the third baseman, Jorbit Bibas. Wu back to work. In the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. They moved the fences in here at T-Mobile Park before the 2013 season, but it's still regarded as a pitcher's park. It can be pretty tough on hitters. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 1 for 3.
Well, T-Mobile can be tough on hitters because there's less room in the outfield. So a liner that would be a hit in another park might just get caught. The most reliable way to score, hit dingers.
Rosarena makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 22, Ben.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
In the air, left field. Rosarena after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Ben Williamson. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. That's in there. Strike 1. And there's a ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Leo Ribas. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. So just 4 more outs to get through. And the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Master Bowley in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
The Mariners hitless so far in the game. Next offering is down low.
Ball inside.
Jorge Polanco waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Foul ball there. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Through 8 full, it's the Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Brash.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Brash, 6'1" righty, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Judge waits, and it's 1-1. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases. His 16th homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Action in the pen down there. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Yankees up by 3. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tavares brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Last chance for the home team. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Frank Roy on to try and close it out. A chance at his first save of the year. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Swings and misses. 0-2. 3 outs from a no-hitter. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
One of their last chances to break up the no-no. First pitch, and he just misses. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The M's trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And another ball.
3 balls, no strike.
That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Next to hit, Cal Raleigh.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Rodriguez leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone. Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And the no-hit bid comes down to this. 1 more out to get. He's 1 out away from a no-hitter. There's a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Tapper back to the mound. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So digging in, Rowdy Tellez.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike. And now the count is even. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. With the tying run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. Very high with that one. And the count now even up. The Mariners down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And there it is, a no-hitter.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. This team got the W. That's what's most important.
But I just want to fit in with the best of the best sales pitch. Please purchase me, I feel worthless. Some schemes trying to get rich. They come up with a quick lick. But I just want to fit in with the best of the best sales pitch. Persuasive with the speech, abrasive with the heat. Don't care what people think, I'm important to me. Fallacy wide, above.
Tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me.
city going up. So you better buzz. Finish, you really wanna us. You really spilling blood. Everybody tough. So they gotta go and see the